Hey gang, Jackalair here. Got a wild hair and decided to do some screwing around with the old Atari 5200 here, and was kind of reading some notes on the forums and found out that learning a lot about this thing, and it's kind of a floozy of video game consoles in that it really doesn't care what's going on. So essentially, from what I've learned, is that it accepts like kind of a wide range of voltages. So it'll run on somewhere between 9.3 and 12 point something volts. So it's not real picky. And managed to grab one of the cheap little adapter things from Radio Shack, and came out, plugged it in, and turned it on, and holy crap! That is Berserk. Now, there's a little light in the corner. I didn't know it had a light, so that was kind of cool. But just to show you, got Berserk, pop it in there, turn it on, Atari Berserk 1983. Now there's no sound, and I can't figure if that's something that I did or just something that the system's being stupid about. But I've basically been told that the system itself is kind of eh. It's got two controllers, and from what I can tell, neither of them work completely. I know on this one the splat button works. You can see it's moving it's doing that on the screen. I don't know what any of the other buttons do because I don't have the manuals or anything. And start, pause, and reset do absolutely nothing. The joystick, don't know what it does. It doesn't auto center though, so now I know the pains of what people were talking about. And the buttons do nothing. So I get to take apart the controllers tomorrow at work, but I did find out most of my games that I have. Let's pop Quicks in. I don't even know what Quicks is, but they all work. Now I can't do crap with the controller, but to say I can't do anything. So I'm going to take the controller apart, see if we can get that working. Alright, so here we are. We brought the controller inside. We've got the 3 screws on the back, and now that I can actually see it, this thing's kind of filthy. So cleaning it may just do it. This is the one that was showing the most amount of life. So I'm hoping that just cleaning it up, because it is really filthy, will bring it back to life fully. I doubt it, because I've been told that these are notoriously suicidally prone controllers. So let's go ahead and let me pop these 3 screws off, and we'll take a look inside. Alright, so we've got the screws off. Let's go ahead and see if this just pops open nicely or what happens. I do notice that the buttons, one's on the top, one's on the bottom. So this should be real interesting. Oh, the top actually pops off. Alright. I'm gonna try not to break anything, because that would make me sad. It seems to be stuck down here though. There we go. Alright. So we've got the number pad. Alright. We've got... Ooh. There is a ribbon in there. I don't know what exactly that probably connects to this up here. So I don't know if I'm going to break it just by opening it. I don't know if you guys can see. Down there, these are connected. That little cable right there. Let me turn this off and I'll take a look. Alright, so this strip just kind of slides out from under there. So it came out from... Whoop. So there's right there. It basically slides in right in there. So now the buttons are up there. So I don't know how I'm going to get that little thing back in. That's going to be fun. And by fun, I mean hell. But here's the rest of it. Just kind of weird. So there's the... Okay. So this stick sits in there, and then it moves this thing when you move the controller stick, which in turn one controls the left and right, which would be this little guy, and one controls the up and down, which would be that little guy. This is all making sense. It's freaking weird the way they did it though. God, look how horrible that is. Alright, let me keep going and see if I can clean any of this and patch it up. There might be moisture under there. I don't know if it can come out in the camera, but something bad may have happened to this. We'll find out. Alright, somewhat good news is that this comes out just like that. Now the weird thing is that this whole thing is connected. All of this is connected and just links through here. But the good thing is that I think I can get it out to be able to clean it and then put it back in. I hope. Alright, so the next part is that these little guys slide right out. Turns out there are little slots there, and the buttons just slide right out and give you plenty of room to play with the rest of this stuff. So cleaning can commence. Alright, so there are 1, 2, stupid magnetic screwdrivers picking up everything. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 little catches that release this little thing up top. So now I can clean these little guys. And I also know you put the ribbon in, you put these down, you put that in there, tap it down, that's how that gets back in there. So it's all starting to come together, or come apart. Either way. Alright gang, so I brought it out here and did something that probably most people wouldn't do, but had it torn apart, put in good old-fashioned joust, and just got a screwdriver. Let's see if I can do this. And essentially what we do is we take this screwdriver. I can't figure out how to do this with one hand. And now we're actually playing. Now, I don't have anything hooked up, so I can't push buttons. All I can do is go back and forth by moving the little thing. And I die a whole lot. But, signs of life, which gives me hope. I can also pause the game. Pause. So, signs of life. It makes me very happy. It means I might actually get to play this thing that has been sitting here for, what, a year and a half? Real soon. So I'll check back in with you in a little bit and see if we can make some more progress. Alright. So, I took this to work with me today, cleaned it, got it all put back together, and I want to show you the progress on it. In order to do that, I'm going to be using Pac-Man because it actually shows all of the directions fairly easily. Let's go ahead, turn TV on, turn the Atari on. And the good thing is that I did get the start button works now. And I'll hold this up here so you can kind of see what's going on. So left and right work good, up, and down is actually working a lot better now. Oh no! Anyways, so that's the progress there. So we've actually got that going. Let's get, what was the one I was using? Nope, not Pitfall. Where'd it go? There's a perfect one to test both buttons. There we go. Moon Patrol. Now for those of you who don't know Moon Patrol, there is a jump and a shoot button. And now watch it work. Nothing! So he doesn't jump or shoot. So the buttons are just kind of useless. And gamepad doesn't do anything. The reset button does work though. And if I push the gamepad buttons, oh, you were working a minute ago. I now understand why people hate this controller. Because I had these things working just a minute ago. Okay, so the keypad died again. But now my down is working better, so that is just weird. Oh well, but I can play Pac-Man at least. Everything else is kind of iffy. So hopefully I can get the buttons working. That's about all the work I'm going to do on this for now. I'm going to do a little bit more research on the controller, see if there are little ways I can kind of jam stuff in there, make it work a little better. But we're making progress. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, play on.